After Friday's much-anticipated call with Chinese President Xi Jinping, US President Trump touted progress on many very important issues. Trump also said he will meet President Xi in person at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation APEC summit next month. He also praised their efforts towards finalizing a deal on TikTok. Trump on Truth Social said, and I quote, "I just completed a very productive call with President Xi of China. We made progress on many very important issues, including trade, fentanyl, the need to bring the war between Russia and Ukraine to an end, and the approval of the TikTok deal." Trump said he also planned to visit China in early 2026, the Chinese leader in turn visiting the US at an appropriate time. The leaders of the world's two biggest economies will finally meet in person for the first time since Trump took office early this year. That finally settles an extended back and forth over the location and time of their in-person meeting. South Korea will host the APEC summit next month. Trump says, and I quote again, "The call was a very good one. We will be speaking again by phone. I appreciate the TikTok approval and both look forward to meeting at APEC." However, it was unclear what progress both leaders made towards resolving the future of TikTok's US operations. Ahead of Friday's call, Trump said that he expected to finalize an agreement on the sale of the US operations of TikTok. In a significantly more measured tone, the Chinese summary of the call showed Xi urging Trump to refrain from trade restrictions. Xi also reportedly told the US president not to undermine the progress made in earlier talks aimed at easing economic tensions. Now, according to Beijing's foreign ministry, the readout on TikTok simply stated that Xi informed Trump that his government values the opinions of TikTok and hopes businesses involved with TikTok can resolve the matter. The as yet unannounced TikTok deal would see ByteDance hold no more than 20% in the US operations of the social media app. The US investors consortium includes Oracle, Andreessen Horowitz, and private equity firm Silver Lake Management. Earlier this week, Trump said TikTok US will be owned by all American investors and companies that love America. However, he sidestepped a question about whether the app would require a new algorithm. And for the latest on that, our correspondent Susan Teherani has sent us this report from New York.
President Trump spoke by phone with China's President Xi Jinping, marking their most direct contact in months. The two discussed fentanyl trafficking, the war in Ukraine, and trade. But the main focus was TikTok. President Trump later said that progress was made for a framework to shift the app into U.S. control, though no details have been released so far. Both sides agreed to keep on negotiating, with Donald Trump expected to visit China early next year. Another meeting is expected earlier at the APEC summit in South Korea this October. Susan Teherani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.